Hi everybody, it's Jessica, the Dollhouse Curator, and welcome back to the Curated Dollhouse. Today's video, I am going to be revealing my DC Holiday 25 Challenge space to you all. So for this one, for those of you who know, and for the ones of you who don't, I misplaced or have donated my Dollhouse Christmas items. I didn't feel like going out and spending a whole bunch of money to replenish those items. So I gave myself no more than a $12 budget to put together my Christmas scene. And I chose 12 different items, some of which I had in my collection already and some of which I didn't, that I could use for creating a dollhouse space for this challenge. Additionally, I wanted to do this because I wanted to make this the last challenge of the year, and I decided that this one was going to be a content challenge, meaning not only am I going to show you my scene that I did, I am going to invite you all for the first time all year to post about the challenge space that you are putting together for this one. So you also need to use at least 4 dolls, and 2 of those dolls must be male. And you must use all 12 items that are on my list. This is posted on my YouTube community tab, and I'm going to walk through it in here. And then I'm going to give you all a fun reveal of my space. Also, I had said in the video we did when I introduced this challenge, I had the idea to represent my favorite Christmas movie in my space and to let you all vote on which one was my favorite Christmas movie. So I will be revealing the poll at the end to see what won, and then I will be revealing my favorite Christmas movie as we go to tour the space. So for the 12 things you needed to have in your space, first and foremost, we needed a tree. So I have my blue Christmas tree over here in the corner. Secondly, we needed to have a fireplace. So I have my fireplace represented right there. I wanted to do some festive decor to help round out my scene. So I have a couple of little small festive decor items that I made a few years ago that I still had in my collection, so I could use those for the challenge. You also need to have an angel. So I have an angel over here by my Christmas tree that I got at my son's favorite little thrift store. It's Christmas. We must have presents. So I have presents under my Christmas tree as well. And we needed to have working lights in your Christmas space. I have working lights as well. You can see the fireplace has some flickering tea lights in it, but I also have some additional working lights that I'm going to show you when we get into our tour. You needed to have a holiday sweater, milk, and cookies. Represent your family game. So for my holiday sweater, I have it on one of the dolls here. Milk and cookies are on top of my fireplace for Santa. And our family game is chess. I have that out on our coffee table. I love that little chess set. I got it from, I think, World's Tiniest or World's Smallest. It is an adorable little chess set, and I love using that in my spaces. You also needed to have a television, some hot chocolate, and a representation of a Grinch or Santa. So for my television, I used just a little phone case. I glued a magnet to the back of it so that I can stick a magnet on the other side and use it in this space. I have some hot chocolate right here with my Coco Odile doll that we have renamed JC. Love that name. Absolutely love it. And I have my Grinch represented right on top of the fireplace as well. So I went a little bit further in this space because I have this super huge little tree that I got from my favorite thrift store a couple of months ago, and I really wanted to use it as part of my Christmas space. But with figuring out this idea and honing in on it, that kind of left my big tree out. But I do have my big tree over here all decorated with fairy lights that I spent a little bit more on at the Dollar General, or not the Dollar General, at the Dollar Tree. And these can also have a voice activated mode, which I love. I use some of the fall items that I got from my Dollar Tree haul in October to be the star on my tree. And I used some stuff I already had in my collection, including a Hobby Lobby Santa costume, some Hobby Lobby lights that do not light up, and some just festive pipe cleaners to make me a makeshift Grinch for my tree. So he is over here like he is still in the lights from the tree, which is the idea that I wanted to do from the beginning, but it did not come to fruition until the very end. I had already found my other Grinch, but I was adamant about wanting to use this beautiful big old tree as part of my holiday scene, and I love how it turned out. And my little makeshift Grinch. He's adorable. So let me pause, get reset up, get my lights turned on so I can take you all through this magnificent space that we have created. And then we will be back for the final bits that I need to give you regarding what we have upcoming for the actual Christmas day. Be back in a second. So here is my space that I set up for my DC Holiday 25 challenge. I wanted this space to read kind of after the party when they are back, still have the outfits on so they still look really nice, and I could use all of the nice clothes that I had picked out for restyles, but kind of they're getting settled in to have just a little holiday fun and watch their favorite Christmas movie. So I am using my blue rustic Christmas tree with some fairy lights as a requirement for the working lights for the challenge. I also took that crazy 3-foot long string of fairy lights and wrapped that around my frame that I am using in the back. I will probably never take those fairy lights off of that frame. That was a tedious chore, so that frame will probably always be wrapped up in fairy lights. We'll use it when we need additional lights. And I did continue the fairy lights around my tree as well, because those fairy lights that I got, the colored ones, they kind of stick out. So that helped me keep those bulbs kind of laying down a little bit, and my tree does not look as much like an 11-eyed alien. So there's my tree. In the fireplace, I am using 2 flickering tea lights and some wood from the backyard to give it that like fireplace feel and look. I really think that turned out really good. I'm actually really glad I chose to use my older fireplace. And the only modification I did is I cut the plastic out of the front, and so I could get easier access to the wood and the tea lights. That turned out wonderful. The festive decor, just a little bit of it, because once you get everything else coming in, it just adds to the entire look of the space. My angel is right there. I did think about putting it on the fireplace, but I wanted the Grinch to stand out, so I put the angel off to the side. Our presents are under the tree, and I went with minimal presents. I thought this space could do it. It's only 4 dolls, so it didn't have to be stacked to the rim with presents. We have our working lights, which is that requirement. And there is that beautiful holiday sweater on my Katiana doll. I think that is so cute. And I thought it was adorable to put the boots and purse off to the side. Like she just got home, took them off. We finna play chess, and we just gonna toss them off to the side. I love it. Milk and cookies. We have my graham gingerbread man cookies that I have up here that I got from the Teeny Tinies holiday set a couple of years ago. Of course, chess is our family game. We have that represented. I have hot cocoa again over here with Miss JC. I only made 1 of the cups. I only had enough resin to make 1 of the cups that came with it, but I think it turned out really cute, and I can use the other cup for something else. And then, of course, front and center, star of the show, my Grinch that I got at the thrift store. I thought that was an adorable addition to this space. So, that is it. I did kind of have to do some finagling and maneuvering on the idea a couple of times, because again, I really wanted to get this beautiful tree into the scene as well. But I figure since I couldn't get it in the scene with the idea that I was working on, it being off to the side was adorable also. I also upgraded my fire pit. I'm just going to give y'all a quick view on that. Hubby say it's real extra. It is. It is real extra. We will fix it. It didn't turn out as well as I thought it would, but it's good enough for government work in this doll space. And the final thing I need to do is to reveal my favorite Christmas movie. But before I get to that, I do want to say that the dolls have a favorite Christmas movie also. So Granny's Christmas Wish is an original Christmas story that I wrote a couple of years ago to share on my Dollhouse Curator channel. We will be putting that out again on Christmas Day. I love that story. I wrote it as kind of an idea of how I would love to be as a grandma at Christmas time. So it is very enduring to me. And then my family also happened to love it. So we are working on kind of upgrading that a little bit, but we will definitely be putting that out again this year because it is original and it is truly now a Dollhouse Curator YouTube channel tradition. All right, let me pause this and then let me reveal to you my favorite Christmas movie. Okay, so for the poll, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown won by a landslide at 39%. All of the other choices were at 20%. However, the one that won is not my favorite. My absolute favorite Christmas movie of all time is A Christmas Story. I love that story. I remember year after year after year being so excited for Christmas time so I could watch that. All of the little nuances. It is a wonderful story. And then I believe it was last year or the year before, I think it was last year, they doubled down for me and they did A Christmas Story Christmas with Ralphie as an adult, a wife and kids of his own. And I love it even more. Those two movies together are now a must-have for the Dollhouse Curator to watch before it feels like Christmas. Okay, so let me give you one more little look. There is my big Christmas tree with those voice-activated lights and my little makeshift Grinch that I think is absolutely adorable, stealing the lights off the tree. My fire pit that is a bit extra, but with some tea lights under it. It does look adorable, y'all. It does. We decided to use some walls in our space, so I have a window on this wall with what looks like a tree lit outside, so that worked really well with what I was doing on this side. And then we have all of our dolls and little knickknacks, really bringing this space together and making it feel like home. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think this was the perfect setting, the perfect set of dolls with JC and Kirk, who is one of the first holiday Kens. So I also wanted to make sure I had the outfits, even though it's kind of chill time, still represented. My Katiana doll from the Barbie You Create kits. And then, of course, my Leto, who is my absolute favorite Ken in the house, with some sewing projects that I did. So I made a really nice shirt in that green and black. And then I did some DIY on the shoes. Also, yeah, this turned out really, really good, and I love it. And then this cardboard space, of course, is our cardboard dollhouse we built in November during our No by November. So I have this space set up. I have a little small scene going in that one. And I have another small scene over there just because I wanted to do a little extra and because of the idea we have for our Granny's Christmas Wish. Please, y'all, make sure y'all watch this year. I absolutely love this, and it is a great little new tradition in our house to work with Granny's Christmas Wish, a little original Christmas story that we did. All right, that is it. I hope y'all have enjoyed my scene. I hope you entered the little DC Holiday 25. You still have a little bit of time. This was super easy. And you probably have most of these items already in your dollhouse. Last thing I'm going to mention, because I almost forgot, I did get these lights, I think, for around Halloween from the Dollar Tree. I think they are adorable in this space. I have one hanging here, and I have one up here in this bonus space as well. But I think we pulled it off very well, and I cannot wait to see what you all come up with for your DC Holiday 25 challenge. All right. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But if you don't do any of the three, at least leave me comments and let me know what you think about our holiday Christmas decor challenge space. Until next time, bye y'all.